Hey guys, welcome to the Tar Series 7. Today I'm reviewing this, which is the Spinmaster Batcave from the Batman movie. So really cool, really bust pits update. We got a nice quick review in the box. We got Batman Batcave there. Again, there's our view. It's a little hard to see it. This plastic's kind of shiny, but you can see Batman and Penguin in their exclusive figures. This comes with the exclusive Batman. And this is a massive box. It shows you the artwork, what it does. There's some concept art from the actual Batcave. It looks really cool. And then you can see a Bat logo up there. And then you can see Batman on the sides here. But yeah, this box is really massive. Here's a comparison of just a regular Spinmaster Harley Quinn figure, so you can see how much bigger this box is compared to just a regular release. I got this from GameStop.com, and they shipped this thing in like 2 days. And here's a comparison with a DC Multiverse 6-inch or 7-inch figure, so you can kind of see, again, just how big this box really is. On the back, we have some artwork here, a Batman Penguin fighting in the Batcave, and then we have the play features and what's all included. And yeah, overall, it looks pretty neat. So yeah, let's open this up. And yeah, so here we are in the Batcave, and this thing is massive. Like, really, the size of this really surprised me. But it's really huge, and it looks really nice. It's a great display piece. We have the computer here, we have Batman, we have the motorcycle, we have Penguin, and we have the little workbench. I really like this little workbench. It's pretty cool. You have those really nice sculpted gloves that Batman wears, and you have the bat. It can hold the Batarang or the grapnel gun or both. You also have a place for the chest armor and the mask, and it just looks really, really good there. This little workbench might be my little favorite area of the set, and I think this reflects the movie very well too, with them kind of just working in the Batcave from what we see in trailers. It's nice. And then here we have the Batcycle, and this Batcycle is impressive. This thing is huge. It's got silver piping, it has a yellow light there, it's got grid, it's got kind of like little armor on the side. I mean, this is a really nice Batcycle, and it's big, and it has this little flip down stand, which is so cool, and it works so much better than the Catwoman one. And this thing is bigger than the Catwoman one too. I'll compare them later in the video, but it's really nice and really impressive. And there's the little stand I was talking about. And then the actual piece, the big piece here, which is like the Wayne terminal, this thing is really nice. It's got some nice little indents on there on the front of the packaging, or not the front of the packaging, but the front of the building, but also has some really nice brick detailing, and you can see Penguin there, and the little footsteps. Everything about that is pretty cool. And then you can kind of see what I was talking about, the grading here. It looks really nice. This railing comes off too. That's one of the play features. And then the other play feature is where you basically put a figure here and they're supposed to fall through, but they don't really do it so well, as you'll see in a second here, where I'm trying to slam Penguin into it. It's just kind of supposed to be where you sit him there and it does it, but mine, it's kind of stiff. You kind of have to push him a little bit and just kind of like throw him basically down, and he starts falling into the playset there, which is pretty neat and pretty cool. And resets really easily. You just flip that back up there, and looking at it, you can see that grading again that I was talking about, the railing. It's a really nice piece. Like, I really feel like the bricks are really nice too, but like, for anyone who really likes 4-inch collectors, like the whole Marvel Universe and stuff like that, this is going to look really nice in your 4-inch display, and we don't see a lot of stuff like this, so I can definitely see a lot of people just wanting it for this thing. But what really surprised me is how big it is too. And then here we have the Bat computer, and as you can see, it looks pretty nice. It's got some little stickers on there. All of them are applied very well, but it's a very massive little computer station here. It really surprised me. You can see some wires and like little box under there. It's really large. Like, this entire playset is huge. Like, it looks small online, but it looks like in hand it's like really big, and it's just really neat. You also have the little unmasked Bruce Wayne there, which I will show off in a little bit. We can just kind of move him around, and you can also see some of the stuff working on the computer there. Now lastly, you get this giant disc, which is where you're supposed to park the Batmobile and the Batcycle. And I'm going to be honest, this really doesn't work for the Batmobile. It's massive, but it just doesn't hold the Batmobile because the Batmobile is so big. Like, you can put it on there, but I really feel like it's more for the cycle. So what I'm going to do is, when I put this out, I'm just going to put the Batmobile like on there flat, and then I'm going to put this somewhere else in the Batcave for the Batcycle and the Catwoman cycle, which I'll show off later. But as you can see, it fits there, and it fits pretty nice. The Batmobile, it does have a lot of room and clearance for that. It just doesn't fit on the disc very well. Now here is the Batcycle, as I was talking about. It's large, and then here's it compared to the Catwoman cycle. And again, you can see it's nice that they just made a new Batcycle mold instead of using the same motorcycle piece for both of these. And you can definitely see what I was talking about too, with the new Batcycle being a good bit bigger than the Catwoman cycle, and just overall having more details. And yeah, they do look good beside each other, but I definitely think the kickstand on this new one works a lot better than that did on the original. And we also get the Penguin, who is pretty cool in this set, and he's pretty much the exact same Penguin figure that came out last time. There's literally no need to pick up that Penguin figure if you're planning to get this set, but overall he does look really good. He comes with his umbrella sword accessory and his money accessory, which I absolutely love those accessories. Those were really good accessories on the original figure, so I'm glad they included them. And lastly, you get the exclusive Batman in this set. This Batman isn't being released anywhere else as far as we know of, and this is the unmasked Bruce Wayne. I think it looks pretty good. You know, it's not perfect, but for Spinmaster, I do think it looks close enough for Robert Pattinson to pass. I think, it definitely looks like they made an attempt, and I like that. I like the details on the suits too. It's pretty much the exact same Batman sculpt we've seen, but I think this is a really good sculpt for Batman, so I don't really mind that. You have the little bits on the arms, and then like the pads and the holster, and just everything we've seen so far, but not necessarily a bad thing. You do get the grapnel gun accessory and the batarang. You also get some battle armor, which really helps kind of like boost the chest there and make it look like a more armored, muscular Batman. And then you also have the mask, which is pretty cool. Now, when you flip the mask around, you can see the back of his hair, so there's that. But aside from that, it's essentially a very cool looking armored tactical Batman. And, I really like that about this set. This set is around $40, and you essentially get Batman, Penguin, the motorcycle, and the entire Batcave. Like, there's a lot going on in this set, and this is a really good value. And here we have him on the motorcycle, but especially like with most places say they're typically around $50 to $80, and most times they don't include a figure. So to get that and the vehicle and the accessories, I genuinely think this is a really good deal. And then here we have Catwoman and Batman together there, and then let's compare those two Penguin action figures because I kind of forgot to do it. But yeah, essentially, I mean, you wouldn't have to buy any Batmans from this line, any Penguin figures from this line. You could essentially just buy this one set, and you'd have pretty much every character and every part of the set you need because you'd have a vehicle with the bat cycle there too. And then also too, here's a comparison with some of the other figures from this movie toy line. And then lastly, here's some comparisons with some of the comic book Spinmaster figures like the black and gray Batman. And then let's see. Here's also the blue and gray Batman, if I can get him into shot here. He's over this way. There we are. And then also too, let me see. I also got comic book Robin. So yeah, this is them with the comic book figures as well. And overall, I really like this. And I just think this is a great set. Again, I think it's an amazing value. And I think it's pretty cool. I think it's accurate to the movie and I like it. Thank you for watching. Please rate, like, and subscribe.